it goes. Here it goes. Oh my god. This is actually the perfect hit. The only way they can remove this to prevent deadly cover-up. Alright. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today you will see one of the most epic, amazing games ever played on this channel. And I could talk you through the whole deck, but you will see all the cards, all the strategies, you will see everything. So let's go into the gameplay. The only thing I want to say is a thank you to our absolute legend for today, Rodar R. Thank you man for your support, and I hope it went well for you on the qualifiers. This is type of deck that is very similar to Mindstress Apparatus when you just do everything. So I think this will hit the spot. Thank you, this deck is for you, and let's go to the game so we can witness this epicness in our own eyes. Maybe mono green, and I wish there was more mono green. It's such a cool archetype. So do we go with Shredder? We have the Tortoise. This we are on the draw. I think we don't take the first one. We have 4 off, so we will find another one later, and this will be the better moment. All right. Well, this is something I have to remove instantly. Still, it's a very good target. It's low converted mana cost. I wonder if that's a combo deck. Let's see how many colors they have. I think it's Jazzgirl, so it's not this crazy combo deck. Let's go with the Tome and hope that it survives against red. Alright, it seems that they don't have priority. Alright, I think we are in an interesting spot. And Tortoise will not be super easy to remove. I actually want those cards. Breach the Multiverse, this is a nice draw. And they want to use Fountainport, so I will play the Tortoise. Even if they kill it with some 3 damage red card, they probably cannot make a fish. And we still got some value. Please! Oh my god, I'm so bad at this game. Like, I literally just missed a free land. Alright. Oh my god, that's the biggest upside of this whole card. This is painful. Alright. Hatcher. Alright, we cannot block those dragons, dinosaurs. Alright, we have to go for the throw this one, so they will get at least 1. I still think we'll have to attack with the Tortoise. They don't want to block with this one. Oh, I love this decision. This is so smart by our opponent because they know they don't want to block with this. Alright, we need to make a call here. We need to actually make a call. It seems they cannot remove Tortoise. So we should probably bank on this. I can remove both creatures, but then we have no removal. But then we can try to ramp. There's no way I'm missing again, right? You know what? I'm doing this because we have less time than I expected. Another non-land. And we prepare for attack. Is that the only card? They are at 5 mana. Their big drops are 7. So I think we can actually go for it. Man, a little bit painful, not gonna lie, but we have plenty of removal, we have extra cards, we have Breach the Multiverse. All we need is to make sure that this Tortoise draws lands. Thank you! Oh my god, we nearly missed again. We nearly missed again. So this is the card we are drawing. We actually don't want it, we want it in the graveyard. Alright, from the graveyard. Finally, finally. Alright, so they will get probably a very strong turn here. But that's something we need to buffer. And if we draw untap land, we can literally go Bridge the Multiverse, hit eqally, go eqally, hit another card, and go another dinosaur, and we can basically create like probably 20 of stats in a single turn. Another, oh man, this is so good for them. Alright, this is painful. That means we really have to remove this because they will get all those eggs. Oh my god, it's my birthday. Alright guys, I'm so happy. We can actually hit a lot of stuff. You know what, there is a chance we'll race. So I'm going for it because we actually might hit Hatcher ourselves. Alright, what do you do? I remember you a little bit, but not too much. Let's go Tortoise. And probably Luca or Hatcher, right? What did you do? X among any number of creatures, greatest power. So we can deal 3 damage to something. Not crazy amazing. This one could be better, right? This is just a turtle. Huh, this is interesting. I think there is a chance we can race, or we can just kill the Hatcher and force a blow. You know what? I think we still go with this. This is a risky play. I'm not sure if that's the best one, but I think it should be good enough, and it's way more like resilient. Alright, we need to pick the land correctly. Mortuary gives us... man, with all those lands, I think Citadel is really good. And what is the mana? Probably black. So we can activate Cottage. Alright. -4. All the damage goes here. I didn't use this card basically since forever. And now I can try to force them to block. I still want to be aggressive so we can race a little bit. And another Cottage. Like, this should give us, our opponent, a little bit idea that we want to be very aggressive. I want them to trade. That's good. It lowers the pressure. We still have blocker for the fish. So it's all about the next drop. It is probably a Tally or a Hatcher. Or maybe even Tyrant. I didn't see Tyrant. Carnosaur. I mean, it's probably the best 6-drop they could get. Oh my god, it's just, you know, 10 mana of stats. I mean, it's not the worst, maybe. Maybe. Alright, my turn. I think we will start doing cards. Oh, this is a nice one. We didn't hit that. Oh, we have Deadly Cover Up. Can we play? Oh my god, we can play it. Thank you, Magic. Thank you, Magic, for accidentally giving me the correct card. No, we lack 1 mana. 4, 5, and 9. We actually need 1 more mana. Cast creatures. Activate. I cannot use this. I cannot use this. Alright, how do we do it? Maybe we just want to be defensive. I will go like this. Alright, Demolition Field. I don't care about their lands. I just want my mana. Magic? Alright, thank you. I could go for this card. It's not the worst. I'll take it, because then we can create a 3/3 on the next turn, which means that it's a little bit better. Like, to focus this a little bit. And we are milling pretty hard, by the way. But it's fine. It's all fine. And I cannot attack with the Tortoise. Don't forget, with Tortoise we get discount and pump on all the cottages. And alright, we need... Man, this is way closer than I wanted to be, but once we flip the Cellar, here it goes. Here it goes. Alright, just don't hit Hatcher, so they don't have haste. What is it? The Charm and Deadly Cover. Oh my god, they hit the remaining second Deadly Cover up. So while it's not great for them as a hit, it actually prevents our next sweeper completely. We only have 1 sweeper this game, because this is exile effect, so it doesn't even go to the graveyard. Right? I think they both get exiled permanently, even if you don't cast them. Yep. Oh man. Exile target artifact. Oh no. This is our... Oh my god. This is actually the perfect hit. The only way they can remove this to prevent Deadly Cover Up. Alright. I mean, they are actually better at Magic than I... Man, can you imagine? They hit exactly 2 cards to prevent sweeper in the whole game. The chance of this happening is literally 0. Like, you cannot hit those cards. And they still did. They still did. So basically they prevented 2 ways for us to cast a sweeper. However, we can still draw another Cellar, right? So that will be probably our strategy. This goes face. How much do I care about it? It's actually not super important. But it's tempting to remove all of those creatures. Alright, I need to actually think. We can win this game. If I play it right, we win anyway. So I can block here. We get rid of the Raptor. And then I can flip the Cottage and trade against the Carnosaur and the Analyst. How many lands we have? Man, we actually have so many lands. You know what? You know what? I'm going like this. I'm just going like this. And that should be enough. We still have Robbery in the deck, right? No, of course not. But we have Cellars. How many? I think we have 2 more. I think 1 more, so it's fine. It's enough to win the game. Alright, guys. Let's go. Let's freaking go. And that should help us. I actually will take every card. Oh boy, we need to do some work with those lands. But I think we can do it. I think we can do it. Let's draw first and see what the full options are. We still have some cards. Alright, we definitely play Cottage. We can do a lot of magic here. We can do a lot of magic. I still will go with this. Demolition Field is not important yet. And I will actually draw another card. And it will be another... The RNG is definitely not on our side this game. So this is a huge, absolute crazy chunk of damage. Alright, and we have to fight for it way harder than we should. Up the beanstalk, absolutely amazing for our opponent. Basically free value for the rest of the game. So we need to hit Cellar and drop them. That's the idea. Alright. Alright, so we can go... I think we can go for both, right? I will still activate it just to see. Yeah, we have plenty of mana. Like, we have plenty. Alright, do we go with eqally? No, we go for Carnosaur. Let's go to blockers. Because this one is legendary. So if they want to cast another one, and they really want to... Oh, and we can make a fish. I actually forgot. I should make a fish. No, we need to declare blocker first. But this way we get extra creature. And we only traded 4-4 against what you are? 7-6. So this is a good trade for us. Alright. That's not the perfect hit, that's for sure. I think we keep playing cottages so we can make sure that we can sustain it forever. And let's get some life gain, because it feels a little bit uncomfortable here. When I cannot believe they actually managed to get rid... I should draw first and then play land. They managed to exile one of our deadly cover-ups, hit a removal on enchantment that they don't really play. It seems like it's one off or two off. So then the fact that they got it is just so crazy. I have so many good cards, so I actually... Oh my god, alright. Alright, Shuffler. I think we might start to be aggressive. Let's go for Demolition Field. Yeah, let's go for the Citadel. It is good. And I think they will make a fish here. This is actually good for them. And we can go double Cottage for 8 damage. Oh, they want a card, so they want to get more gas. Alright, this is interesting. So they lower the presence on the board. I don't really want to. Like, yep, we actually have this one card. This enables us to play the whole deck again. We just need to hit it. I cannot cast it because I know I will mill my last win con. So we can make a lot of fish or just try to be ultra aggressive with cottages. I actually want to be aggressive. And let's start tapping those. Because we need a lot of corals here. And then we also get food tokens, so we can actually raise even better. And now the big question. Do we go for also Fish of Doom? This can block a fish. It helps against racing. Yeah, I think this is good. It gives us a little bit of control. Not sure if they have something. They had the raccoon, right? What do you do? Do you hit the graveyard? No, only milled cards. I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters. Let's go for the biggest creatures anyway. I don't think it matters though. Alright, and this is basically half of the life total. We can life gain back to 17. Yep, and they need to start getting rid of the creatures. We have some insane mana advantage. They are at 6 lands because they are doing so much gas. So as you can see, we can really go hard with this deck. So with 12, if they don't keep the man, just really good at this game, huh? Always just playing the perfect drop for the turn. Oh my god, I cannot believe that they keep hitting stuff and we keep missing stuff. And the difference is that we have so much more power, but we actually cannot overwhelm them. We will at some point, but man, we need to draw the correct cards. We actually need to hit the correct cards. We have many ways to go about it. Alright. I would love to hit... So we need to hit the Cellar, play Deadly Cover Up. But this will be one turn, right? We can only unlock it once. Let's go for blockers. Let's trade here. I think it's a good deal. Let's sacrifice food so we are mana efficient. Like, we, in a way, have whole deck to just do stuff. I really think we just go with the Robbery. Edict. It hits stuff. It definitely hits stuff. I need to keep drawing, right? I could try to... No, no, no. We cannot be so aggressive. Citadel is great, but a little bit slow. How much life gain we can go for? Well, they trade nicely here, so I think we actually will draw a card. I should hit with one Fountainport. Okay, this is exactly the card I wanted. So for this reason, we actually will play untapped land. We need a lot here. I think they will sacrifice Setali. That's a problem. So that doesn't really give us much. Doesn't really give us much. I can remove the Carnosaur, but then they get the Overlord. Maybe we just try to... Oh man, this is so rough. Maybe I just try to go all in. If I sweep the board, I can finish with the lethal. Right? I can just try to raise them. This is some... let's go Fountainport. This is something that we... Wow. Let's go with Edict first. I will hope that they make a mistake. And it still hits very well, so... Whatever they... I really hope for no eqally. I just really hope they will be greedy and sacrifice one of those, like Carnosaur. Because eqally has higher stats overall. But the correct call is to sacrifice eqally, in my opinion. Oh man, oh, they did the right thing. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, we can mitigate a lot of damage here. Alright, we can go 1, 2, and get the food token. That's not good enough, so I think that we chill on this turn. We did a lot to solve the board. You know, let's see the next 3-4-1 they will play, so we can solve it again on the next turn. What was this? Shredder. You know what? Alright, I'll take Shredder. Oh my god. It's painful. Man, we have so much value in this deck. We have literally infinite value. So they just got 7-drop into 6-drop into what? Into Elf. Alright. And Shredder. Shredding. Right, I can trade 1 for 1, but the fact that they put around 15 of stats every turn definitely doesn't make it easier. Does not make it easier. How many cards? They have 14. I think we can actually win this game. I will still count the mana. So what can we do? I can just block this and negate it. You know what? I think we are going on the defensive. I'm pretty sure we can win the game with this. I will just draw this Cellar at some point in this game, and I will overwhelm them anyway. We'll just make it work. And they're trading very inefficiently because they trade their big 6-5 against 4-4. So that's never a good trade for them. And do we go for... We go for the fish. Fish is amazing. We could also draw a card, but I don't need to. Alright, this is the tap, huh? Alright, so we'll tap like this. Let's get this life gain going. Man, this turn is really efficient for us. Even though we have so much mana, we actually use every single point of it. Alright, what is the play? They still have 2 mana. I didn't see removal, right? Alright, just name the cards. Alright. Still, it should be fine. We cannot hit our... Man, I cannot be if we actually cannot still hit it. I cannot play this, I will mill my win con. So I can draw with the Tome. It should be good, right? Because that's what we are waiting for. We still have enough turns. We actually want them to as low as possible because we will just cast Robbery. I just need to get my win con, please, Schaffer. I have 3 of them on top of 1 different one and double Vivien. Like, we have so many. And as you can see, against normal deck that doesn't play 20-20 of stats every turn, cottages would already also finish the game. Alright, let's draw another card. Shredder. Shredder is something, it's a lot of stats. So I think we go Citadel. On green, I guess, because we have 1 on black. Then we go Shredder. And we keep go for the fraud. For their inevitable shenanigans. They will attack us with Shredder, but that means their cards. And we can make all the fish, and we can draw card. I think we still win, man. No joke, I'm pretty sure we will win. We have this game. all we need to do is hit a correct card, and we have 4 cards in the deck. Even Shuffler cannot prevent us to draw this card finally. It's 25% on this turn. Yep, let's go with more. 15-15 of stats. By the way, you remember when our game plan was to just cast Deadly Cover-Up on the next turn, just unlocking the room? Well, that didn't happen. Alright. Another. Well, this is smart because they really want to burst us. Alright, I think we will draw a card with this. Man, those citadels are doing so much work here. I should probably read what it does. It deals damage, alright? Not hitting it. I cannot be. This will be literally the bottom card of the whole deck. It's fine. It's fine, Shuffler. You cannot postpone the inevitable. And they're full swinging. They know they do not have much time. I actually want them to mill cards. It's fine. This also doesn't have trample. We probably get rid of a tally. They should attack with Elf probably, unless they have some big play on top of this. Let's see the cards. Oh, they don't want to mill. Alright, smart. Alright, so we can definitely go for the throw. This is something that will definitely happen. And this kinda gives them haste, but we cannot remove it, and I don't think we need to. I probably just go Carnosaur, it's the same stats. Prevents 7 damage. I do not want to lose lands though. So I think we just make a fish. We prevent 5 damage. And I think that should be enough. Oh, we can actually trade Shredders here. I kinda messed it. Do I want to? I probably do. Well, they cannot remove... it seems that they have removal. Is that an instant? No. Alright. Oh my god, this is so good. They will actually have a bigger Shredder. Oh my god, I cannot believe how perfect it is for them. So I can draw another card. It's actually not a bad play. Right? Because then we take 12 damage. 13 damage. They cannot kill us. And that means we are doing all but the last card of the deck. And that is enough for the robbery. I'm taking it. This is how we do it. I will still crew it first. I'm not sure if I'm doing anything with it, but I will still do it. Ah, go. Alright. We can actually prevent a lot of damage with this one. And it might be the last... yeah, I think we prevent the damage. They need to put counter here, which is extremely good for them. Alright, they're just double counter. Alright. Oh my god, the card that is supposed to win the game for all of this time. Thank you. It wasn't so hard, Shuffle, was it? Just how many? 11 cards? Finally. Oh my god, this took a while. Oh, they have 11, so we can go Breach the Multiverse into Tome, but let's see how much mana. Do we have enough to mill them? 5, 10, 14. Milling 12 cards. Where are you? Where are you, my Wincom? No, not this one. This is the one. This all is supposed to happen like 15 turns ago, but the Shuffler did its work. Alright, and this is how we do it. 1 life, 1 card in the library, and the game is finally over. Easy, not even close. Alright, our opponent is going first. We have some removal, we have a lot of tomes. Let's see what's up. And I mean, the up is mono-red on the play. What more do you want? However, we are stacked with removal. I actually had to increase the removal in this deck because it seems that that's the most important card of the deck in every single match. So we need to mouse. This seems to be an actual mono-red. So we have to go like this. I could go for the Analyst, but I don't think it's important right now. I think it's too slow, like we need something better. Swift Spear, alright, we need to see. Maybe they invest into the village pump. Double Strike doesn't do anything if they don't pump it. And that's how, so that's why mono-red is so vulnerable to removal, way more than the Boros version. This is interesting. I'll take it. 3 damage is something that I can absolutely deal with. If they do nothing else, it's 2 mana wasted. And we are not wasting mana. We remove the better creature. Anoint with Affliction basically hits the whole deck, so it's actually a better removal. In this particular case, we need double green for Shredder. I think we go green here, just to avoid the pain, possibly. And we keep this, right? They cannot do much. We are drawing cards every turn. I really want to hit the 4th land so I can double spell. That will give us advantage we need. Alright, 1 damage. Do you have more? If they... yeah, they have to start pumping. Honestly, I think they... okay, I'm trying to click it as soon as possible, so it encourages them to pump more. Smart, smart. I think we're all with it. We have plenty of removal in the deck, so I think we should draw more. And here we go. That's how you play against Mono Red. You need to punish them every single time they don't do the right thing. I think we can go like this. I will go with the tomes later. This is our briefing room, and we can use it to get future advantage. And then the Analyst is also a blocker and also a ramp spell. Alright, that's it. Alright, land, very nice. Into Analyst, and I think with this we also have Citadel, so we can actually activate the Fountainport already. We can also crew the Shredder and get even more stuff. So I can be defensive with Shredder, it's a good 5/5. And here we go. Oh, the value. And you know what? I will actually go for it. Let's show Mono Red some extra pain. We'll probably attack once, I would guess. We can always use fish. Oh my god, just a random 5 damage. So what do we go for? I mean, that's fine. That's okay. It's still card for card, and we already double ramped, I think. Or ramp once. And they need to spend stuff. Do I want to go with the tome? Not yet. Not yet. I want to get this fish, because if they don't have Monstrous Rage, like they don't deal damage to you. And that's super neat. We can soon Breach the Multiverse if we draw a land. Yep, they can double pump it. They want to pump it with this. They are actually playing well. I have to admit, this is the correct play. So, we will prevent 3 damage with this, or at least bait 1 removal. Thanks to Citadel giving 2 mana. So we are doing some decent work here. We could... let's see if they have Monstrous Rage, right? It feels that they are waiting for this passive. Yep. And that fish prevented 2 damage, which is nice. A tapland, huh? A tapland. Alright, it's fine. We can go with the cottage. Or, I think we take this turn to set up the tomes. The faster we do it, the better. So we can go double tome, we Breach the Multiverse on the next turn, and this one is blocking. So you can see that we're literally on 15, on this kind of opening with the double strike on turn 2, into Swift Spear, into some more with haste. So they probably want to play the whole game out of this, and they try to pump it, so it's actually threatening, you know, threatening something. But with those 2 tomes we should have way more time. Let's go for a block. I actually don't care about lands so much, we already have all that we need. They need Monstrous Rage or they deal no damage. Alright, that's very nice. More damage prevented, and now we can start life gaining. Or not yet, but soon. And I will actually make an upkeep stop. Yep, you need to do it now. Absolutely. Alright, I think we scry, because we actually want to make sure that we can get more stuff. I do not need more lands, so let's just go with this. And we want to Breach the Multiverse, so let's actually go at least for 1 more tome, so we can have this life gain extra. Yeah, we just cast Breach the Multiverse, right? We have still 4 cards here. This is a nice draw, I'll take it. Alright. And let's go to the main phase, and now we Breach the Multiverse. That should help a little bit. That should help a little bit. Probably the Nemesis, it's the highest statted one. And our graveyard, we go for the Tortoise. Yep, that's a good solid board. It's not super crazy epic like 7 drops, but it's good enough, and we take more cottages because that gives us life gain. And now it's very hard to attack us, so we are already winning on the board, and we also have way more advantage in lands and the tomes, so they actually cannot go through us. Nemesis can also trade against the scroll because they deal 3 damage, we deal 3 plus 3. I mean, they don't have life gain, so we probably don't hit face. They kinda also cannot kill this easily. So you know what? I think I will just block with Nemesis. Oh, I guess I need to double block. Alright, that's fine. It's fine. We can start going even with double cottage soon, right? We lack, I think, 2 lands for it. But with the tomes and life gain, we are so fine with this. Alright? Whenever they use cards to burn your creatures, you are so happy, because you know they won't burn your face then. Interesting. Alright. They can pump twice only, so that means Nemesis deals 6 damage, so I'm not exactly sure what they accomplished. I mean, bro. They like pew pew, basically. Alright, and now they have 1 card, they don't have board. And of course the last card is 2 for 1 with double strike. That's how they do it. Oh boy, it's so crazy. Let's go with this one. Anoint with Affliction is definitely one of the cards we want. So I need to play. I need 4 mana to play it. So I guess this is kinda okay, right? I think this is kinda okay. We'll see which mouse they will pump, and then we kill this one. As you can see, we are so many turns in, and because all of their cards are like 2 for 1, they actually still have some gas, which is crazy. Alright, so they will pump probably one of the mouse, so they can double strike. I also don't really show priority here. Oh, they actually are 1 mana short, sure. Alright, so we can use Shredder, by the way, to block something, which is probably better. Let's see how they attack, and if they realize how our cards work. Doesn't seem like this. So we block this guy, we trade again. No, Shredder doesn't even die. So it's 5 damage. Yeah, I think it's fine. So let's go for the fish, and the fish will be today driving some shredders. Monored doesn't like this kind of shenanigans. So let's block the bigger one, we prevent the most damage, and honestly I will get 1 tome so we can life gain on the next turn. If we have to. See? Alright guys, what a day on the arena. Sometimes you have rough days, but then you have amazing days, and you know why you enjoy Magic so much. So honestly, this is the type of deck I absolutely adore. I would love to be playing it every single day, and guys, if you like it, maybe like the video, subscribe. If it performs well, we will make more of it. I have a lot of ideas how to go about this one. The fact that we can use Forgotten Cellar to literally play the whole deck from the graveyard is just something I absolutely love. Like, Harness Infinity is the card that was here some time ago, and I absolutely adored it, and it's the closest we have right now. So before we go further and talk about the deck and, you know, all of this stuff, a huge thank you to our amazing patrons for allowing us to create the weirdest shenanigans every single day for our entertainment and enjoyment, so we can enjoy Standard. Thank you guys, really make a difference. It is appreciated, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one. This one was fun. So about the deck, of course, the big, like, we will talk about a little bit of strategy because we didn't do the intro, but I think you've seen most of it. The idea is that we have Shredder. Shredder is the main card of the deck along the Cellar. Basically, you want to mill as much, so that's why you have the, you know, turtles that are also tortoise, because it's the same. We have Analyst. I think Analyst is a very good hit here because not only it mills, so with Shredder, it just gives you an amazing ramp for 2 mana. Very often it hits the spot on top of a removal, so you can kind of get Defender for the next turn, then remove something, so you are protected against the pump spells, and then they need to go through this when you untap and have 5 mana. Also, it has 1 power, which means it can crew the Shredder, and when you finally mill so many lands that you are not able to just play them with this, you can just get all of them. I considered Lumra, but I think this is just simply better. Our main win cons, honestly, the main win con is just Cottage and Fountainports. You have so much land advantage in this deck that you can just roll over basically all of the decks just with pure value. However, there are some decks that just refuse to leave the game, as you have seen in those dinosaurs that definitely didn't have insane draws for the whole game. That's why you have Robbery, Breach the Multiverse, and also Vivien Reid. You didn't really see her used. The idea is that she gives this enchantment removal, artifact removal, and it can look for some cool creatures or, you know, just give you a little bit of extra value. This is in a huge way a land deck. Cottages are so great at finishing the game. If you can activate 2 or 3 of them, it's also impossible to race you, simply because you have all those food tokens, so we can actually live gain so much. The only limiting factor is mana, and that's why we have so much mana. And don't forget that Tortoise buffs every land creature, so they cost less to activate and they get the pump. So if you have a little Tortoise in the board, those cottages absolutely murder your opponent, and you can just go with spam of fish. As you can see, Sunken Citadel really performed. I didn't want to overdo it because we also have the Mortuary and Cottage, so we have quite a lot of tap lands, but Sunken Citadel is so amazing in this kind of decks that we have to go a little bit. And with Robbery and Breach, you have 2 different win cons, so they are resistant to deadly cover-ups from your opponent. Moment you cast them, they are already irrelevant, so you have this free casting that has to win you the game against the decks that just get so much value that you cannot outvalue them ever. It includes all the Atraxa piles, so you just go crazy mana levels and then go for the Robbery, or just wait for Breach the Multiverse, maybe even into the Robbery, because this mills 10 cards, you need 1 card in your library, and then you can go as hard as possible. And with Breach the Multiverse, they probably won't be able to kill you on the same turn because you will get so much stats from their own deck, so they cannot outvalue their own deck easily. So yeah, and the tomes are here because I first wanted Cornucopia, but I decided we have so many lands from just the Shredder and, you know, the Closet and Cellar and the Tortoise and Analyst. We actually don't need more amp. Live gain is nice, but the tome also does the live gain, so that's why we kinda reversed it, and it can draw cards unlike Cornucopia. So in this particular deck, I think it's a little bit better because we get all the extra mana just from lands milled with the Shredder. Alright, that was basically one sentencer, but I hope we covered everything. I love this type of deck, so tell me in the comments if you like it, tell me if you want more, and I hope this video performs well so I can make more of it, because this is so fun, like this is magic. So thank you guys for watching, you're absolutely awesome, and just thank you for being on the channel, honestly. And yeah, that's it for today, and see you guys tomorrow.
With